We have just been making so much progress. Talk about it. The end of the year does not feel like the end of the year until things start being done and finished, and things feel like they're finishing, because next week we start a countdown, which I didn't even tell them, but they're gonna come in and it'll be started. Hi sweet friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Maylene Call from Mrs. Call's Campers. If you're new here, I am a first grade teacher in Las Vegas. Today is May 1st, which is crazy. Got some cleaning up to do. I've got to print a few things. Here is a sunflower update. We've got a couple more. I'm just going to do a couple days in my life this week. We're not going to do an entire week. We're just going to spend a little time together.
Playtime.
Playtime. If we waste time talking, we get less time for what?
Playtime.
Okay, thank you. When I ask a question, I want everybody to answer. We're going to see if you can do it again, but better. I want you to go across the whole way. We're going to write your numbers all the way. It's a race to 120. It is so cute. It is called Goldfish on Vacation. Kids are in the library. Shun. Nice job. Goldfish on vacation. Readers make predictions. What is a prediction?
Oh, I think the book is
I
about.
want you to share a prediction with your friends. Talk about it.
I got
4, 3, 2, 1.
Miss Call asked us, we're going to make a prediction about. Thank you for saying that. The story is about the goldfish and the family.
When you're done, that pause signals to somebody else. Now, if you and you stand up at the same time, you need to look at me, because I'm going to look at who I want to go next, okay? I see no one agreeing with you, and I heard a lot of people say that. If you're agreeing, you need to show it. An old fountain stood at the end, and look at this page. Thumbs up if you see the change. Talk about it.
I got you. Don't even color except the 4 people are colorful and the rest are just dark.
Beautiful job. So on this page, this is all color. This page, it's black and white, or more like a sepia tone. What else do you see in this page?
Right there is clean, and in the other page is
The fountain is dirty here, but here it is clean. What else do we see in this page?
That there's wagons with horses, and it makes me think that this is from like a long time ago, because we don't have cowboys and cowgirls and
Horses anymore, right?
Yeah.
And old carriages. Weeks calling all goldfish looking for a summer home. Readers make
predictions.
Talk about it.
Prediction is that
Grandpa rushed into the kitchen, and on the big calendar on the wall next to June 28th, he wrote Goldfish on Vacation. And every morning, they watched the man. Character. Describe Okay, I want someone to help describe our characters in the story with a because reason. Everybody's going to get a heart paper. What pictures can we add onto it?
like smiley faces.
Smiley faces.
You can put on
Hearts.
I love you.
I love you. Something special. Should it look like mine?
No.
Can you take inspiration from mine?
Yes.
If you are absolutely way too excited and you just have to tell her something, you can be like, hey, I'm making you something, but I can't tell you what it is. But I'm making you something, but I can't tell you what it is. Say it all together. Don't say it slow. Window washer.
Window washer.
Ing.
Remembering.
I hear Hannah. October, your turn.
October.
Reporter.
Reporter.
Addition.
Addition.
Misbehave.
Misbehave.
Say plain.
Play.
Without the it's just.
Play.
Say state.
State.
Without the it's just. Say state.
State.
Without the it's just.
State.
Stay.
Go.
Goat. Say climb. Change the I'm to an out, and you get cloud. Sister.
Squad.
Sister squad.
Wait, what? Why does it look the same? And can't tell
Twin.
sister's one. Who is who? Two Quinn stopped with her laptop and Quinn.
Last syllable. Are you tired, buddy? Do you want to go lay down?
Yes.
Helper, come see me. To mark my vowels.
3.
So we should expect how many syllables?
3.
3 syllables. Okay. Where are we going to split for our first syllable? Do you know where?
Yes.
Let me see. And eyes, please.
Fan.
Fan. Where are we going to split our next syllable? Do you know? I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put them. All right, sweetheart. Oh, this was your extra work, right? Yes, you're right. So you just didn't get to that one because the first one was long. So cute. Thank you, guys. I'm a teacher. I think she would think was the prettiest. At the end of the day, it was so windy outside. I didn't film a ton for you today. I know I filmed part of our read aloud. I filmed some small groups for you. We're in the home stretch. My goal is to continue doing centers and small groups as long as I can before we get into like the fun countdown days, because I really just want to, you know, give them everything I can until the very last minute. It also helps with structure for them. I'm finishing up the handwritten assessments that I do, so like writing their numbers. And today, what else do we do? I also started towards the end of the day doing keychains for Mother's Day. I turned this into like a reel or a TikTok or something. But basically, they designed a heart. I blew up this heart. I basically just projected it on my screen and traced it and then made copies. And then I'm gonna shrink it down, hopefully, and put it on these on one side. And then the other side has this glitter. It's hard to see here, but it's actually really pretty in person. I got this glitter pack from Amazon. This pack of just so much glitter. So they're picking a glitter for the back, and then they'll also get their picture. I'm gonna cut out around the school background and stick it on. And I'm planning on trying something new. There's this stuff called Mod Podge Dimension or something that I was doing research on. I haven't used it yet, but it's supposed to be similar of a finish to resin, so more than normal Mod Podge. And I'm hoping that'll be good for the keychains so they last. Yeah, we're a bit early on Mother's Day gifts. I always think it's funny. I always work on Mother's Day gifts on like during like the week of teacher appreciation, and it's always funny to me. I'm like, oh, I'm doing stuff for you. That is what I'm gonna be doing for the rest of the time today, is cutting out pictures. So for Teacher Appreciation Week, they went with a passport theme. It was actually pretty cute when they first walked in. I didn't get a video of everything, but I got like some random pictures. It was really cute. Our school is extra when it comes to those kind of things, and they have different connections, and a lot of people here are pretty creative, so they do go all out on stuff like this because they can. I've been at a lot of schools where there's, you know, not as creative people, or, you know, you don't have the resources to do stuff like that, but here they do, so they do. But they made us all little passports. They're super cute and very detailed. Like the more I looked at it, the more I was like, whoa. And then the other thing they did was we have raffles going on here. So this is the passport. It's like a laminated thing. Oh, and in the passport, this is unclaimed luggage. And all of these things, we put our name on the back, and it'll go in like a raffle drawing. It has our picture, and it tells us like today we're in the USA, so we had like American food for lunch. Tomorrow will be Asia, and then Europe, and then a galaxy far, far away, and then Mexico. I'm really tired, but I think this is so cute. Also, a little girl. She's not in my class. She isn't in my class, but she made me this necklace. And I was like, oh, are you sure? Are you sure it's for me? And she was like, yeah, me and my mom made it for you. And I was like, oh, okay, thank you so much. So I have that. And one of my other little girls, I've shown you like the earrings before, but her mom has a company, Plant-Based Aliens, and she makes these little figurines and different things. And there's a hidden magnet on this one that I can use on my board, but I thought that was so cute. Is that not precious? It's all handmade. And this is actually last week, but one of my kids brought me like this bag of just a ton of fun earrings. So like today, I could have worn these because the theme was America, but they're very cute. I've already started wearing some of the earrings. Yeah, that's what my school is doing this time around. I remember being, where was it? The charter school. It was Teacher Appreciation Week, which this week isn't even technically Teacher Appreciation Week. Teacher Appreciation Week is next week. They're calling it Staff Appreciation Week this week. But they also came around with like a little cart for in-flight refreshments. I think I got a picture or a video or something of that. So we got a little snack towards the end of the day. And I've said this before, my school does that, and then the kids all get jealous. And then some of the kids are like, no, they deserve it. But when I worked at the charter school, Teacher Appreciation Week and Friday rolled around and they hadn't done or said anything, like it was really bad. And then they sent out an email and they said, we just want to let you know we appreciate all staff. And I was like, do you? Okay, thanks. I feel like some people think Teacher Appreciation Week is like the make or break, when in reality it's really not. Like, you either feel appreciated or you don't, and it doesn't really make a difference on Teacher Appreciation Week, but it can emphasize what you feel already, if that makes sense. So like, if you are at a school that truly just doesn't value you, Teacher Appreciation Week is just going to emphasize that. And if you are fine, Teacher Appreciation Week is just going to be like, okay, like, thank you, this is another like great thing. But it's not like a make or break. It's just not make or break. And I think some people put a lot of weight in it because you can feel like, oh, like the least they could do is this. But then, you know, you have schools that do things and then people complain about what they do or don't do. So I feel like it's just, you're either happy or you're not happy. Like, it's kind of like when people that you never hear from wish you happy birthday and you're like, okay, thanks. Like, but there's a lot of schools who do nothing all year and then try to make up for it during Teacher Appreciation, and it almost backfires in a way. Like, you need to make sure that your staff is taken care of throughout the year. Otherwise, it's just going to feel like, oh great, we get appreciated like this one day or this 1 week in the year. Morning, today is Tuesday. Who knows, I might actually take you through the whole week this week, depending on how much I actually talk. So, let's see. Oh, this morning, because our Teacher Appreciation is passport themed, we played an airplane game. We had to like throw the airplane, and if it landed on the target, you got a gift card. That would be so cute if they gave out Target gift cards. What kind of gift cards they are, because I didn't win. I'm honestly going to send home the sunflowers today. I think they need to harden a little bit. I have not put them outside yet, but I'm just nervous because it's so windy, so I might just send them home as is. It's funny because we have some that are this big and others that are this big. I will show you, I picked this up from Hobby Lobby. Not this. I got a silicone mat. This is for, I mean, you could use it for hot glue guns. You could use it for projects like this. I picked this up because I thought it would be handy to have just like a silicone mat that things won't stick to. I picked this up. It's Dimensional Magic. It's by Mod Podge. And you can kind of see it creates almost like a bubble because of like the surface tension, so it has kind of like a raised edge. It's gonna seal the keychains with it, or try it out. I've never used it before. You did? Hey, thank you so much, Safer.
You have a sugar one.
Thank you. Wait, you got, oh, I love these from Hawaii. Wow.
I'm director.
Yes, ma'am. Thanks, big girl. Did you make a snack for me? A healthy snack? Wait, thank you.
I made that.
Thank you. How did you make it? That way, because you ride it left to right. Ready? What vowel do you hear? Okay, when you make the sound, look, it's a smile like this. Your tongue stays in your mouth. Change it to the word pot. Leave your letters. Pot. Roller coaster's ready. Tip, top, to run. Think about page 3. How many sentences are on page 3? You're going to turn your voice up, okay?
A plus 1 is not 1.
You know, you said this word was what?
Mud. Mud.
It is mud. We run in the
Mud.
Because mud flow?
No, it's slow.
Because mud would make you slow? Yeah, maybe. You're using 2 fingers when you read. Just use one.
Dog.
Use 1 finger.
One.
Run. Great job. Fun run. But what did they run into?
Mud.
They ran into the mud. We're going to write about that. A mud run is not fun. A mud not fun. Fun. What's the first word?
A.
A. Make sure you're A.
It's kind of
Nice and tall. All the way at the top, okay? Which letters? Let me see. Go back and check. A, mud, run. What else is at the end of the sentence? What is that?
period.
A period. Do you have a period? Can you put a period? O could not say a sound even if he wanted to. He's too busy crying because when these three letters are together, all you say is us. Good. This TH, how many sounds does it actually have? Two. One of them is, the other one is likely to be at the end. ER. Which ones might be at the beginning or the middle? Or? Beautiful. In the a small apartment in a tall, round building. The same people who built the famous grand... Oh! Do you see our secret?
Yeah.
Tell me the secret in this word. O-U-S. What is the secret? That you guys made some really, really great points. And I noticed that you guys were being very aware of other people that were standing and talking. You guys stayed on the topic. I think everyone, because guess what? I saw accountable talk right there too. Everyone's name gets to go on the wheel.
But we just let it reach. Kind of undercover.
They're undercover expression. And when you read with expression, it helps you understand what you're reading a little bit more. And if you get tripped up on a word, try all of your strategies. If you still need help, put your thumb up. So, united. What do we have right here? This I is also a
Babysitter.
yes. So try it again. United States
Government. The X mark it on the map. He had a feeling the treasure would be in the right place.
Okay, now I need to hear those pauses, okay? Visual, good. These were good visual tools to
revolving,
close.
Reviewing a large purple gem.
Ready? Number one is, what does Joe, don't say it out loud, what does Joe do for a job? You're gonna learn some really, really cool adjectives that you guys can use in your writing. I actually still sing this song to this day when I'm trying to think of words to describe characters or just things in general that I like. These are really positive adjectives, really wonderful ways to describe nouns, really amazing things. Worthy, welcome, extraordinary, exceptional, yes, 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 you. I think you're A1, great, beloved and beautiful, capable, caring, delightful, dependable, rare and radiant, scintillating, splendid, a jackpot, kind-hearted, very, very valuable. Hello, today is actually Wednesday. I don't think that I came on yesterday after school. Yesterday was actually a pretty good day. I have some kids who had some sick brothers and sisters, and my kids in my class are getting sick and having like super high fevers, and so our class yesterday was a bit small, and it was one of those times where it's like, oh, like you hate it when your kids are sick. Like it's just the worst to know that like they're home with high fevers or whatever it is. Then in school, it makes such a difference to go from like 25 to 19 to be under 20 it's just so nice. My first year I had 18, and then like at a couple points throughout the year I had 19 kids, but it's like my golden number. Yesterday went really, really well. It was Bring Your Teacher snack day. I haven't taken it home yet. I've actually been snacking on it all for school. So hey, this is something that you could probably suggest to whoever does your school website to put on your website, but on our staff page, there's a section where you can click on your teacher and it has all of their favorites. So we fill out one of those, you know, forms at the beginning of the year. What's your favorite drink? What's your favorite smell? What's your favorite, what kind of coffee do you like? What's your favorite candy? What do you know, all those things. So parents and anybody in the school can look you up and gift you something. So that's something that I really like that we have here, because then things can really be a surprise, because you don't want to like ask someone and then the next day here it is. So it's nice because you can actually surprise people. Anyways, so I got a lot of really yummy things. I have so many Almond Joys, so I just keep restocking. I have a little chocolate box in there. I cannot wait for summertime because this whole thing is going to get reorganized. My room is, luckily I'm going to be in this room. I'm going to be teaching first grade next year, and I can just organize the heck out of it because I do not feel organized now. Maybe we'll do a classroom tour this weekend, even though it's a hot mess. I have a lot of Almond Joys, but one of my girls, she actually, sorry, it keeps going out of focus. She actually brought me this, and I knew it was for me because my name is on it. Berries, string cheese, and a little clementine. She also got me like a little keychain. But I was like, oh my goodness, thank you so much. And I told her mom, and she said, yeah. She insisted that you love strawberries and string cheese. I was like, I do. I actually love that, like that cute little, just like a cute little snack box. I think that is such a good idea to send teachers, especially with healthy snacks too, because we love getting candy. Obviously, we love the gift cards and the snacks and all that too. But like, this is something so simple that you could do anytime, is just send like a little fruit snack box. I feel like I would really like that. I've been doing a lot of small groups. I'm not filming my whole small group like start to finish every time. I'm just filming parts of it for you guys. I've just been really nailing in some of these skills with these kids. I've been loving my Hello Literacy decodables, especially the higher sets. They are so good. We learned a song yesterday that I learned when I was in second grade. It's called the ABCs of You, just to help their writing be more descriptive and give them some other words they can use besides happy or great or wonderful. Today's a new day. I've got some housekeeping things that I need to do, but it has been a good week so far, so let's keep it up. The children rushed home to tell their fish slowly down to the bottom. So what did we know about the fountain in the beginning of the story?
It was
Tell them. Teach your voice. Talking about the transition from the beginning of our story to here.
The author said that ... usually means that something is about to happen.
I want you, when you are with your partner, in a very short explanation. All you're going to do, very short explanation, the beginning of the story. Talk about it. Events that happened in the middle. Talk about it. Middle. Go. 3, 2, 1. Now you're going to share the most important part about the end of the story with a new partner. Talk about it. As we were reading, we were talking about how the events in the story were what?
Connected.
When you write your beginning, middle, and end, they should be connected. So should it sound like with? Keep reading, please. With. Do you know what that is? That's a state. Like we live in Nevada. That's another state, is Wisconsin.
He runs from the public.
Okay.
This bandit loves Becca from Wisconsin.
Look at each syllable.
Wisconsin.
What's this vowel right here?
Con. Wisconsin. And lots of help from that. She is a fantastic bandit, but a bad human. It's just that the characters are just different.
You got it. Stay focused, first grade. I'm proud of you.
So we can earn an invisible focus.
Wait, most of the words you guys were able to sound out and figure out, but some of those words didn't make sense. So like feta, or what was that other word?
The one
Wisconsin. What else? Atlantic, right? Some of those words. Well, let me tell you something. The more you read, the more you're going to see words that you're just not going to know what they are. And as you read, if you're not able to kind of figure out using clues in the book, it is always a good idea to ask. Okay, so anytime we're reading, you know who's really good about that? And one of her AR books, and she gets to a word and she's like, Miss Call, I don't know what this means. She asks me and then I just tell her, I'm like, oh, that is what this means. I give her an example of what it means so that it helps you in the future, because I don't ever want you guys to be reading a book and like things just not make sense. Right? Right. So I want to make sure that the whole point about your reading is so that you can understand. And if you're not understanding it, then you need some help. So I love to teach you about new words. So if you ever come across a new word, always ask me.
So you want to dig a hole inside the hole.
Okay, it's the end of the day. Oh, also for today, our travels took us to Europe, and we got like a huge breakfast spread going on. So that was nice. I had ice cream for lunch because I was losing my mind just a little bit. But today was actually a pretty good day. My favorite time of the day was centers. They did, just absolutely phenomenal. And I feel like the groups that I've been able to pull and like work with, we have just been making so much progress. Some of my kids, it's really frustrating that you've been working on some of the same things all year with some kiddos, but you just keep pushing. What else? We did our read aloud, the writing. The writing wasn't awesome today, if I'm being totally honest. So the next week we're going to go back to doing some more group shared writings, because some of the things that they're making mistakes on, I know it's just because they are rushing, so I'm going to slow them down again next week. Next week might actually be the last week that we even do a read aloud. We are going to start our countdown soon. Everything just feels like it's just coming on so super quickly. So what else did we do today? Oh, we practiced our ABCs of You song. I did go ahead, and we have a poster printer at my school. So I did go ahead and put it up on this wall that's been empty literally all year long. I have this that I do want to put up on here. I don't know if that looks dumb or like cute. Oh, then there's like an awkward space. I don't know. They love this song. I sent home a copy today for them to take home. So that was really fun. That was just like 5 minutes. And what else? Honestly, small groups are taking up a huge part of my day, but they did so awesome today. They got a focus fish. They got 2 focus fish, got smart cookies. They took their sunflowers home today. I have a couple of kids who are absent, but they're just so ready. So today I am gonna go ice skating, so I'll take you for that.
That you come with is the foot that you pick up. Yeah, you just put on your toes.
Hello, good morning. It's Thursday. I feel like I haven't filmed much for you, but my camera died. I'm testing one of the keychains here, hoping that it comes out okay. I have a mom who's helping me prep some stuff for our last couple of weeks, and I'm gonna just try to keep my head on straight today. Might feel a little bit more challenging. Some of those words that have more than one syllable. Figure out my vowel sounds if they're short or long. What else do I need to do?
You can start with the ending.
What else?
Fail to cast a spell on the pigs. Snug in their beds.
Beautiful. So I heard you pause here at people. I want you to make sure you're saving those pauses for that punctuation.
The goblins like to swim and slip in.
Hello, today's actually Friday. Yeah, you gotta make your cover.
Sprinkles.
Every time I catch you acting like second graders, you get a sprinkle.
Let's go.
Let's go. Enjoyable, excellent, fascinating, a gift, a gem, genuinely generous, honest, high grade, impressive, and interesting, a jewel, a jackpot. laudable, likable, marvelous, magnificent, naturally nice,
One of a kind,
pleasing, priceless, like quality, rare and radiant, scintillating, splendid, superb, sensational,
talented, tender, and tasteful. Unique, unprecedented, very, very valuable, worthy, welcome, extraordinary, exceptional. Yes, yes, yes. You want another.
I didn't check in yesterday after school, but yesterday was like one of the hardest days, and today was one of the best days. Yesterday I did not even want to come on and chat with you guys. I don't know if it's a tip or what, but something that I do whenever I'm feeling overwhelmed, this is just in life, is I'll sit and I will write things down just like as a list. To kind of put things into perspective, because sometimes it feels like things can be really overwhelming and there's a lot going on, but then when you actually list out like this is what's happening, it can be like, okay, my brain is just like blowing things out of proportion. No, yesterday I listed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 different things that happened in the span of 10 minutes. Just the hottest mess. Someone threw up today, fighting, water in their lunchbox spilled, girls running around trying to clean that up, was faking puking, spitting, kicking walls, baby talk, crying, was trying to pull on somebody's clothes, kicking this other kid. Like, it was chaos at one point, and I just felt like I was going to explode. I felt like I wasn't going to make it. I don't know if they felt bad or what, but it was so good. It was so good today. It's like one of those days that, like, when you have these days, I feel like they come at the perfect time. Like, you're just ready to be done, and then boom, you're like, oh, teaching's actually quite wonderful sometimes. So I got some more sweet gifts today from my family's for Teacher Appreciation Week, and our school has kept up their theme of doing like really awesome things. Like today we got a taco truck, just like really, really great things. I love when schools provide lunch because obviously food is like one of the best things, and today was Bring Your Teacher a Note Day, but honestly my parents have been mixing in gifts and snacks and notes kind of all week long. I think it was a little bit confusing for some of the parents because Teacher Appreciation Day isn't until next week and just all these things. So I got like popcorn and notes, and I told you our school does a good job of listing things we love, so I'm getting like pretzels and root beer, which is my favorite little soda, and like just so many special things, like little gift baskets. One of my mom, oh, this is a bigger cup, I didn't even notice. I didn't pull it all the way out because I didn't want to break it. One of my moms who makes me these little cups made me a cute little teacher one, and like all these little goodies, and just like I feel like I really needed it this week, you know. Really was struggling at some points, but like today our main goal was to finish their writing because I want to send home their writing journals. They were turning in, oh, also at the end of the day one of my moms brought me coffee. She does that every now and then, and it's like one of the best things ever. A little end of the day pick me up. Love. My kids were turning in their final books. This is their made up stories. He needs to go back and finish coloring his thing, but I went ahead and took it. But like, they were turning them in, and I was legit crying. I was like, it's your last story of first grade, and it just hit me because the end of the year does not feel like the end of the year until things start being done and finished, and things feel like they're finishing. Your last story of first grade. Holy moly. I'm so proud of you. Oh my gosh. Your last stories of first grade. You're finishing your last stories that I'll ever read from first grade. You did? Which ones? Hold on. Great job. Okay, you can get on your computer. Okay, buddy?
Caring and dependable. It's just delightful and...
Caring?
Yeah. It's just a...
From the song?
Yeah. I get what you were talking about now. It's called.
Sick. Your last story of first grade, bud. Because next week we start a countdown, which I didn't even tell them, but they're gonna come in and it'll be started. And I cried, and like one of my kids who, like, I have to work so hard with him all day long, all the time. Like, he was rocking it today. He was so happy. He brought me like this little survival kit, and him seeing me opening it was just like, it just made him the happiest ever. So he had like one of the best days ever that he's ever had. And it's just, I wish teaching could feel like this every day. I wish, not like the gifts or anything like that, but just like the kids. I wish it felt like this every single day, because days like this is truly why we do what we do. It just felt great. Still working on Mother's Day gifts. This was more work than Oh, we had a dance party because we finished Haggerty. We did Haggerty for the last day. They were so excited and so proud of themselves. I'm still working on Mother's Day gifts. It was way more work than I thought it was going to be, honestly. I think they're going to be very cute. Sorry about the light. Very cute, very precious. I think the moms will like that. I don't know if you can tell, but it's got like it's like thick, like resin almost. I need to resin the backside. But they designed this for their moms as like a little keychain. These are the ones that I just need to glaze the back. So it's designed and made by them. And then it's their picture on the other side with their mom's favorite color as like a glitter. And I thought it was so sweet and like simple and small. And I normally do like a craft. Like I love my mom. It's like this little flower thing. I'll put a picture here. I put it on my Instagram last year. And I do love that craft. But like crafts like that, you know, they don't keep out all the time. Whereas like something like this, like if they wanted to, they could put it on their keys or they could clip it on their purse or put it in their car. Like it's something small and little that I feel like they can enjoy more. This was a lot of work. So I'm glad I started it early because Mother's Day is not till next week. Anyways, that's what I'm going to be working on is Mother's Day keychains. Our school is also doing like a little get together after school to hang out. It's Cinco de Mayo. Oh yeah, I guess I gotta end the vlog. So get some good light to end the vlog. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me this week, for watching. I know there wasn't a lot to show, but again, if you just enjoy hanging out with me, make sure you leave a like, subscribe, join our family down below, come say hi on Instagram. Love you so much, and I'll see you in the next one.